everybody. I'm Samantha from Believe and Inspire, and today's critical skill is mastering the interview. These tips and tricks are going to help you feel better prepared and make a good impression on your future employer. So first and foremost, it's important that you research the company beforehand. You want to focus on looking at goals, the values of the company, current and past projects, and any other information you think might be necessary for the interview. You can even consider the job description and think about what the company is currently doing in that role. This will help prepare you for the questions that they will ask and also questions that you can ask in the interview. Your second step will be rereading the job description so that you can really consider how your experience and skills make you an asset for the position. Your next step will be to form questions that you think that they might ask you and practice your answers. Practicing your answers is really important and makes you sound better prepared, and also it helps calm your nerves. So by thinking about and practicing the questions, you are able to then really make sure that you're communicating everything that you want your future employer to know. You want to make sure that in your answers you are honest and also refer back to all of your experiences. You can even practice with a friend. Be prepared to give specific examples and anecdotes of your work and skills relevant to the job. It's important never to lie when in an interview, and it's okay to say that you aren't sure or you don't know something, but demonstrate your soft skills and how important those are in hiring you. You also want to prepare a list of references in case your interviewer asks for one. This can be important, especially moving to the next round of an interview. The last step in preparing for the interview, you want to prepare some questions to ask at the end. Typically, employers always ask, "Do you have any questions for us?" This is the time to showcase all the research that you did on the company beforehand. Employers usually expect you to ask questions because it shows how serious you are about the job. The night before your interview, you should plan out your attire and schedule so that you could plan on arriving at least 10 to 15 minutes early. Once you get on the site of the interview, you want to make sure that you're treating everyone in the building with respect. These might be your future coworkers. Make sure you take a deep breath before you go into the interview and tell yourself, "I can do this, I'm prepared." Your interview may be in one of the following formats: a phone interview, one-on-one, group, or panel interview. Typically, you would know this beforehand, and you can also prepare for this. If you're doing a phone interview, be sure to be in an environment where there's no noisy background. During the interview, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your body language and making sure that you are not playing with your hair, fidgeting, and that you give your employer a firm handshake, sit up straight, and be very positive. Make strong eye contact throughout the interview. You should never speak negatively about former employees, and you should just focus on the experiences that you gained and how you plan to grow even more. At the conclusion of the interviewer, you can ask about your next steps, and when you go home, you should send a personalized email. This shows that you were very serious and really want the job. Always remember, at the end of the day, it's okay to make a little mistake, stutter, or even hesitate. We all can't be perfect, and interviewing can be very nerve-wracking. To learn more about interviewing and to practice, check out our programming and future classes Believe and Inspire is offering.